and the struggle that they all went through. So I just want to welcome all of you, and we're going to begin in a second, and I hope you enjoy.
Our story begins on December 1, 1941. We are on the island of Oahu, Hawaii. It's Monday and the school week is just beginning. We join Halia, Aiko, and Judy, 3 high school senior girls. To them, this year hasn't been anything out of the ordinary. At least, not yet.
I can't believe the weekend's already over. I don't want to go back to school.
I know, and I definitely procrastinated a little bit too much on my homework.
My mother always says, use the procrastination coupon and you'll get 40% off of your grade.
Oh, that's annoying. I mean, that's so funny.
I'm missing the beach already.
Yeah, that was fun, but I think I know who had the most fun out of all of us.
You're making it out to be way bigger than it is.
You and that dreamboat talked for quite a while, and I saw him give you a piece of paper. So the question is, what was on it?
It was nothing. It was
Hey,
just...
ladies, don't you all look swell today? Judy, I just love your dress.
Gee, thanks.
We should all get together sometime. I mean, once we're past exams.
Yeah, totally.
Are you coming to the dance this Sunday?
Of course, who would miss that?
Yeah, who would miss that?
Look, I'm gonna try to come, but you know my parents. They'll bust their chops if I get another bad grade.
Oh, hot diggity dog. You got a 93 instead of a 100. You are such a disappointment.
Don't let it get to you. You're doing way better than the rest of us in school. But hey, before I lose attendance points too, I better head inside. I'll see you guys at lunch today.
Yeah, that sounds swell.
Oh, she's so sweet, such a cookie.
We should really invite her out with us more.
But back to that Navy guy. What was on that note?
It was nothing. It was just about the beach and the something.
Can we please stop with the talking and start with the schooling?
We're coming, Miss Clark, sorry.
Saved again. Well, we'll have to talk later, because I want all the details. Do you guys want to go to Rustan's after school and get sodas?
Sure. Yeah.
I could invite Judo, and you could invite Jack.
Sounds swell.
Ladies, you're being so disrespectful to Miss Clark right now. This is school. We're supposed to be learning, not gossiping.
We're coming, Ruby. Don't snap your cap.
Grief.
What do you know? He smiled at me in my dreams.
I can't believe how rude he was this morning. You're not the teacher. She's such a knucklehead.
I know, such a pain, right?
Literally. Boom! Gio, don't do that. You made me spill my drink.
Sorry, sis. Here's some napkins.
Come on, Jiro. Let's give the girls some alone time first. Besides, if we sit close enough, we might be able to hear about the crushes.
My goodness.
Okay.
What can I get you, gentlemen?
Oh, I'll have root beer, please.
I guess I'll have the same.
All right, I'll be right back with us.
Thanks.
Anyways, you guys should have seen Jiro this afternoon. He was swallowing so much water when we went surfing, I was starting to think he was a fish.
Okay, look, hey, at least, I'm hydrated.
Hydrated? You were drinking salt water, my man. Maybe the problem is all that salt water went into your head.
Okay, that's kind of hurtful.
It doesn't mean it isn't true.
Okay, I get it. It's because you got all those brain cells in your head. Mr. Ate worms as a kid.
Oh, he's got a point, Jack.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Jiro, how's the Navy been treating you?
Oh, the usual KP duty for you. Watch the deck, clean the kitchen, clean the dishes. It's just tedious work, monotonous, really.
Doesn't sound like much fun.
Yeah, the captain makes sure of it. I signed up to join the Navy, to protect my country. And I'm out here just washing dishes.
Here's that for you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, at least you're not sitting around a classroom doing nothing interesting.
Hey, I served my time. School has its own purposes, you know?
Yeah, but sometimes it just feels so worthless. There's a whole war going on across the ocean, and I'm sitting here doing algebra.
And do you think scrubbing decks is a lot better?
Well, not exactly that, I guess.
Well, for someone whose favorite pastime is smoking up the kitchen, I'm glad you're trying to find a better use for your time.
Okay, I only smoked up the kitchen a few times. You're so dramatic.
A few times, yeah? You remember when you burnt those cookies?
Okay, lay off. It was not that bad.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, can you stop?
Okay. Don't flip your wig. It's just a joke. Don't worry about it. It's all right.
Well, anyways, you know Mom wants us home early for supper tonight since we got to meet Diana and her husband. They're coming over.
Oh, Sam.
Oh, very funny. But all we'll get for supper is a lecture if we don't get home in time.
I had better head home too.
So what, we? Let's go, Aiko.
I'll see you guys at school tomorrow.
Anyways, Jiro, try to be safe out there, okay? You never know what can happen these days.
No, it's okay. I mean, it's not like we're at war or anything.
Yeah.
Besides, I feel like, you're more at danger at home with Holly's cooking than I am at the harbor.
Jiro?
Oh, sorry. I bet you're an amazing cook at home.
Jack, come on.
Coming.
Dreams are getting better all the time. And what do you know? He smiled at me in a different light. My dreams are getting...
What are you doing? Hurry
Okay
up.
with you?
You were the one that said we would get a lecture if we didn't get home in time for supper.
Why are you repeating stuff back to me? How is that
Just
helping?
hurry up, please.
Just give me some space, some breathing room. Does that work?
Okay,
Okay.
come on.
How is that going to help anything?
Come on, hurry up, please. Please.
Jeez. How is this helpful at all? Come on. Now I'm going to go faster because you did that. Thank you.
Me.
Thank you very much.
You're late.
Sorry, Dad. We were down at Rustan's with Aiko and Judy.
Well, let's not keep dinner waiting any longer, shall we? I do expect you two to be on time, though. Try not to let it happen again. Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this food. Please help it to nourish and strengthen our bodies. And I thank you that our new son-in-law, Sam, is here with us. Thank you for all your mercies. Amen.
Amen.
So, Sam, how are things going at your new store?
We've been doing well. Better than expected for this time of year anyways. Diana's been a big help.
Very good. Very good.
Oh, Sam, I've been meaning to ask you. Is there any way you can give me a job at your place?
Funny you should ask that now. We actually had a couple guys leave to join the Navy, so we have a few openings. Why don't you come by tomorrow?
Yeah, gee, thanks.
Yeah.
How was school, Halia?
Oh, it was fine, same thing, but geez, am I so ready for high school to be over. I have a big test tomorrow that I'm pretty stressed about.
Well, don't stress about it too much. You're young and free. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Okay, don't listen to Danny, okay? Just because you're getting older doesn't mean you need to be gloomy and a drip. Look at me, look at your older brother.
I am not gloomy. You're still a child. You don't even know what adulthood is like.
I am not. I am almost 20. You're hardly any older.
I'm 23. That's a big difference.
Well, Diana, I think you're bright and cheerful. Don't listen to him.
Thank you, Sam. Sometimes Jack just gets on my nerves.
Isn't that my job?
You're an immature little brother, so I guess yeah.
Oh, like you know anything about maturity.
All right, you two. Enough.
What's so funny?
You and Jack. Siblings never change, do they?
I had hoped, but apparently not.
Broom. Where's the broom? Where's the broom? Where the heck is the broom? Where's the broom? Where's the broom? Back there. Behind the tree. Behind the tree? Okay, there's a narrator line. Yes. Shoved it in this pocket because I didn't have time. Narrator line is supposed to be playing.
today?
Yeah, I'd love that as soon as I'm done sweeping the porch.
Yeah, you have fun doing that. Is your mother home?
Of course she's home. Do you think I'd be out here on a beautiful Sunday morning if she wasn't?
Right. Do you happen to have the time?
Yeah, it's 7:53. Why?
Well, the bakery opens at 8, and I was hoping to get some pecan pie. Hey, why are those planes flying so low?
Oh, they're just probably some planes headed down to the base or something. I'm sure it's nothing.
But they don't do drill at this time of morning, and they're flying really low. Besides, those planes aren't like any I've ever seen.
What, are you some type of plane expert now? I'm sure it's nothing.
Look how many there are.
Jeepers, there are a lot. What is happening?
Jito's on one of those ships. They're bombing the ships.
It's just a drill. It's just a drill.
No, Jito, I have to
no!
find him.
Aiko! Mom! Mom!
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. The United States was at peace with that nation, but the attack was deliberately planned. The attack yesterday has caused severe damage. The people of the United States have already formed their opinions and well understand the implications. As Commander-in-Chief of the Army and Navy, I have directed that all measures be taken for our defense. But always will our whole nation remember the character of the onslaught against us. There is no blinking at the fact that our people, our territory, and our interests are in grave danger. With confidence in our armed forces, with the unfounding determination of our people, we will gain the inevitable triumph, so help us God.
December 7, 1941, a day which will live in infamy. That day, 2,403 Americans lost their lives. One of those Americans was Jiro Tanaka. He was on the Arizona. His body was never recovered. Aiko is devastated, and Halia struggles to connect with her.
Aiko, how are you doing?
I'm okay, I guess.
You don't sound okay.
I just can't believe he's gone.
I know, I can't believe it either.
The police came and investigated our house this morning.
What? Why?
They called us enemy aliens because we're Japanese. They're afraid we're going to turn against America. They even took my shortwave radio because they said enemy aliens can't have them.
I'm sorry, that's awful. Do you want to go down to the park or something?
Sure.
Do you remember that one time that you jumped off of the swing and fell into the puddle at the bottom?
Yeah.
At least we get some time off of school now with everything.
Yeah.
Aiko, I know this is hard. We all miss Jiro.
I know.
Please, talk to me.
You just don't get it.
Well, at least give me a chance to try.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
It's just that he was my big brother and my best friend. I looked up to him. I need him. He should be here right now. This wasn't supposed to happen, and I don't understand why.
Jiro died trying to save others. He was truly a brave hero.
And look what his bravery got him.
Well, maybe we can do something to help other families. Maybe it would help you to connect with other people who are struggling in the same way you are, and maybe we can help the war effort too. I think Jiro would have wanted that.
I don't see the point. Even if the war ends, he's still dead.
I know, I'm sorry. Oh, hey, Judy and Ruby.
Hey, Halia. Hey, Echo.
Come on, Judy.
Halia, do you want to come get some sodas with us?
Yeah, I think Echo and I would like that.
I'm not really comfortable with that. Sorry.
What do you mean?
Do I really need to explain this to you?
Excuse me, don't be ignorant.
Well, she's, you know.
Oh, it's because she's Japanese? That's so stupid. Eiko had nothing to do with the bombing. Her brother Jiro died in that bombing, you know.
And so did our friend Gertrude. Because of the Japanese, she's dead, and we're under martial law.
But that's not her fault.
Who knows? Jiro could have been involved. Sorry, but I don't want to be associated with that. I'm an American.
Just shut up, Ruby. How dare you? You know, we don't want to hang around with you either. Come on, Judy, let's go.
Well, Judy isn't going with her either. She actually loves her country and doesn't associate with the people who killed so many of our boys.
Judy, are you serious?
I'm sorry, but we are in a war now. I can't.
I hate Ruby. I don't know why Judy would want to hang around with her. I don't know what has gotten into her. Well, we don't need them. We can have plenty of fun on our own. Come on, let's go.
There's something I need to tell you.
Eiko, what's wrong?
My family's being sent to the Sand Island detention facility. We were notified this morning.
What?
And we're leaving at the end of the week.
Why?
My father's a veteran of the Japanese army. We need to go for national security reasons.
That's awful. That's not fair.
Maybe it's better that Jiro died.
Eiko, how can you say that?
He loved this country more than anything. If he were alive, he would have been discharged from duty, and that would have broken his heart. And if he were alive, he would have watched the very people he tried to protect take his family away. He would have even seen his friends betray him and call him a traitor. I'm glad he didn't have to go through that.
Eiko, I don't know what to say. I don't understand any of this.
I can't stay here. All of my memories, my friends, my brother, they're all here. I can't do this anymore. It'll be good to leave.
But I need you here. My friends are gone. I need you.
Halia, I don't have a choice. But you've been the best, the only friend to me, and I'm gonna miss you so much. Will you write to me?
Yes, I will write you every day, and I hope you can come back soon.
Well, we'll just have to see what happens, but I should go home and start packing.
Well, let me walk you home.
I'd like to walk home alone.
Oh, okay. Eiko, we're gonna get through this. It's gonna be okay.
No, Halia, it won't.
Halia, get down here. We're almost ready to open presents.
Okay, I'll be there in a minute.
Anything good on there?
There never is, Sam.
Diana, Sam, come in. Merry Christmas. Please, have a seat.
Oh, sorry. Are we all here?
All except Talia.
I'm here.
Jeez, you girls take forever.
You know, I was just brushing my hair. You have no patience.
It's Christmas Day. Let's try to be civil, please. All right, let's begin. So, Sam, it's a family tradition of ours to go around every Christmas and say one thing that we are thankful for this past year.
Sweet, I love that.
Well, would you like to start us off?
Sure. One thing I've been really thankful for this year is all the amazing people I've gotten to meet and get to know. God is truly blessed, especially with my Diana.
Very sweet, Sam. Very sweet. Diana, would you like to go next?
Sure. I'm also very thankful to have met Sam. He's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Alia?
Yes! I am thankful for my friends and family, and I'm also thankful that we've gotten to another Christmas despite everything that's happened recently.
I second that. I'm glad we can all be together even with this war going on, and I hope we can all stay safe during this time.
Amen to that. God has been good to us.
Well, there was something that I wasn't going to bring up originally, but I think I might as well say it now.
Oh?
I signed up for the Army.
What?
Jack, that is a very, very important decision.
One you shouldn't be making. You can't just go off to war.
I have to help our country. Jiro died trying to fight for this country, and I can't let his death be in vain. I want to fight for him.
And he died.
Jack, this is ridiculous. You are my son. I can't lose you. Rob, do something.
Alice, the boy wants to fight for his country. I can't speak against that.
Yes, I want to fight for America, but I won't be going in alone either.
What do you mean you won't be going alone?
Well, this wasn't really how I wanted to tell you, but I signed up too.
What?
I'm sorry, but this is something I have to do.
No, what you need to do is to be here. That's what you need to do. I told you I didn't want you going off to war.
It's better that we sign up now than get drafted later. At least this way it's still our choice.
You both are being stupid. You could be killed.
I'm willing to die for my country, if that's what needs to happen.
And what about me? Do I not matter? I can't.
Diana!
I can't.
Diana! Jack, you can't go, please.
It's already decided. I leave for boot camp next week.
Next week?
Well, thanks for ruining Christmas.
I'm sorry, but it's my decision.
I am trying to keep from crying. You go around.
God, please don't let Jack go. I need him here, and if he goes off, I may never see him ever again, and he needs to stay here where he'll be safe.
Sis, look, the last thing I ever want to do is hurt you, all right? I know this is tough. It is for everyone, but I feel like I need to do this for Jiro, okay?
Jiro would be proud of you, but Jiro never came home.
I know, but I believe this is what I need to do, all right? And God will be with us.
What if...
Halia, stop. You know we can't think like that, okay? I'm trusting him to watch over me, whatever may happen, and he's the only certain thing that we have right now.
I suppose you're right. I wish I could be as brave as you. I wish there was something that I could do.
Yeah, but even the little things we do help. Like you're helping Aiku by being her friend, aren't you?
No, that's a small thing. I want to do something big and important.
Yeah, I have no doubt you will, sis. It's gonna be okay.
I'm gonna miss you, even though you annoy me all the time.
Likewise. It's my favorite pastime.
Oh, I've noticed.
One of these days, we should get inside before we miss Christmas dinner.
Evening.
Well, I wanted our last night to be special.
This week has gone by so fast. I wish you wouldn't go.
Diana, I know this is hard for you, but I do believe that God is leading me, and He'll take care of me. I pray for whatever His will is to be done.
I know. I don't want to lose you.
And I don't want to lose you, my love. But someday, this awful war is going to be over, and we'll live our happily ever after.
That is my dearest dream.
Well, let's hope it's not just a dream, but reality.
Just don't do anything crazy while you're out there.
I won't. And I'll keep a picture of you in my pocket to remind me what I have to come home to. You're a powerful motivation.
I'll pray for you every day, and don't forget to write me.
However could I?
Maybe tonight I'll hold him tight when the moonbeams shine. My dreams are getting better all the time.
In one piece, you hear? Come back to your mother, and you better write me.
I will, Mom.
Don't do anything foolish while you're out there, son. You don't need to be the hero of the whole war.
I know, Dad.
You two take care of each other, okay? And come back to us.
That's us. Are you ready?
Jack, give your mother a hug before you go. Be safe, okay?
I'm gonna miss you all day. But keep your chin up, it'll be okay, okay?
I know. I wish you wouldn't go.
I wish I didn't have to go.
I can't wait till you get back.
Me too.
Diana, we need to go. Alia? Sam! I love you.
I love you too, Diana. My Diana.
Why don't you make this so complicated?
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Good morning, Judy.
Good morning.
Did you hear that Echo's family was sent away?
Sorry to hear that.
Don't you care?
Just have like a lot going on right now, so.
Judy, you and I both know that it's more than that. What has gotten into you lately?
We're in a war right now. We don't want people thinking we're on her side.
Ruby, stop bragging on me. My brother is off fighting in this war, so don't you dare tell me that I don't love this country.
Your brother's off fighting, and you've been hanging around with the very people who are trying to kill him. He would be ashamed of you.
No, he would not. My brother was best friends with Jiro, the one who literally gave his life for your country. Judy, you can't seriously believe that Aiko was a threat to anybody.
I'm sorry, but we are in a war with Japan. Aiko must be loyal to her real country.
But, so just because you think that a minority of people from a group of people commit an atrocity, you think that they are all bad?
Halia, it's...
People like her need to leave our country and return to their own. Nobody wants her here. Ruby? What? I'm just saying what everyone else is thinking.
Just shut up.
People like her that are traitors need to leave our country. Nobody wants any of them here. I'm glad they're sending them to separate camps on the mainland. Those internment camps will help keep an eye on those evil Japanese people. In fact, I hear they're even setting up some right here on Oahu.
Ruby, that's enough. I don't want to hear another word from you for the rest of the day.
How can they do that?
It's to keep us real Americans safe.
Ruby! Go to the principal's office now. I will not tolerate this. We are here for school, not politics.
Whatever.
You're a good friend, Halia.
I'm trying.
I know things have been hard for you lately. I'm so sorry. I did want to talk to you about something, though. Recently, I've been impressed with your writing. There's a new depth and maturity to your words that there wasn't before. In fact, your last paper about the bomb's impact moved me to tears.
Really, it was that good?
Yes, Halia, it was amazing. Look, I saw this ad in the newspaper this morning for a writer's competition. The theme is America entering the war. You should write a piece and submit it.
Oh, I could never win something like this.
I think you could. At least think about it.
Maybe this can be how I make a difference.
I have my work cut out for me. All right.
May I join you?
Well, of course, dear. We were just out here talking and looking up at the stars.
It is really beautiful out here tonight.
I was just telling Ma how I'm going to be starting work tomorrow as part of the war effort.
You're getting a job?
Lots of girls are doing it now. We want to help.
Women are helping to win the war. Times really are changing.
Well, I think it's a good change.
I suppose so.
Well, what will you be doing?
I don't really know exactly. They didn't tell us much. All I know is that they're looking for military wives, those without children, of course, and I am nervous, but I just want to do whatever I can to bring Sam home.
I miss Jack. Nothing is the same without him here.
I know, baby. We all miss him every day.
And I miss Aiko too.
Have you heard from her yet?
No, and I can't even send her a letter because I don't even really know where she is.
It's so unfair that someone is treated differently just because of their origins. That doesn't determine who they are.
No, it's not fair. This is an injustice to Aiku and her family. And someday, people will regret what they've done to the Japanese people during this war.
They need to make it right.
I really hope they do.
I just can't understand why God would let so many terrible things happen.
I'm not sure of a purpose in all of this either, but I do know that God has a plan. That I know. Though I do struggle to understand what it might be like in these hard times.
I want to know the answer too, but perhaps the best thing we can do is just be there for each other. War has a way of taking the humanity out of people, and I want to give it back to them.
The question is how we can do that. Actually, my teacher, Mrs. Clark, talked to me the other day about a writing competition she wants me to enter.
Oh?
Yeah, it's about America entering the war. I was thinking I could go down to one of the hospitals and write the story of one of the wounded soldiers.
Well, I think that's a wonderful idea, Halia. It's getting a little chilly. Maybe we should head inside.
Good idea.
First for most of us.
Now for me, this job has been a lifesaver. It pays a lot more than the domestic work that I've been doing lately.
We all join for different reasons. I want to help support my country, and Red Bandana just wants an extra buck.
Hey, I'm not saying that I don't love my country, but extra money is extra money. My name is Nell Y. Larson. Pleasure to meet you, darling. Do you have a husband in the war?
Yes, my husband Sam is serving overseas right now. I just want to do whatever I can to bring him home.
Oh, that's very sweet. My husband's a pilot, so I hope I can help him out.
Looks like I'm the single of the bunch. That's the problem with this war. All the men are gone. How am I supposed to find a man when they're all overseas?
At least we can prove to them our importance. We can take care of home while our boys are out in the fields.
Still, sometimes it might be nice to have someone to help with those pickle jars.
You see, the problem with men these days, they think that we can't do anything outside the home. But this war will prove to them our importance.
If I had $1 for every time a man told me women's rights wasn't an issue, I'd have 60 cents.
That's a good one.
Because we only earned 60 cents to the man's dollar. Jeez, you're slow.
Times really are beginning to change, though. I've seen some of the women coming to work wearing trousers.
I've been thinking of getting me a pair. I've heard they're so much more convenient.
Who knows? Maybe someday pants will be an acceptable everyday option for women.
I doubt that.
Welcome, ladies, to the Women's Air Raid Defense.
Or as we call it, Ward. Due to security reasons, I cannot share with you the details of your job at this time. What I can tell you is that you will be providing relief for men ordered to forward combat zones. You will go through a 2-week training process, and once that is complete, you will begin work at the Air Raid Defense. The center will be staffed 24 hours a day. You will work in shifts, 6 hours on and 6 off for 8 days straight. After that, you will be given 36 hours leave to refresh. Lodging will be provided for you at Fort Shafter. You will also be provided with uniforms similar to those in the Red Cross, helmets, gas masks, and armbands to signify your non-combatant role. You will be considered officers so that in the event of capture, you may be treated according to international law regarding prisoners of war. Ladies, our men are out there fighting, and it's our job to help them however we can. We will make a difference in this war.
Seems like we've gotten ourselves into something big.
I sure hope so.
Somebody else now shares your embrace, while I am trying to keep from crying. You go around with a smile on your face. Little you care for vows that you made. Little you know the price that I paid. My heart is aching, soon will be breaking, for somebody's taking my place.
Yes, I was wondering if I could write this story.
I would think so. Let me just put you down on the visitors list. What's your name?
Holly Robinson.
All right. And your age, miss?
18.
All right. My name is Mary Walker. You can come find me if you need anything. And if you want my suggestion, I would suggest you go talk to that gentleman over there.
It's the doctor. And?
Well, someone different, I'm sure other nurse could find someone.
Oh, no, it's fine. I will go talk to you. Hi, my name is Talia, and I was wanting to write a story from the movie. Do you think I could ask you questions? No, don't worry about that. What's your name? Nice to meet you, and how's your arm? I suppose not. Okay. What happened to him? Oh! I'm sorry, did you know him? Oh, well. Why? My best friend's brother was killed. Jiro. Yes. And because of the attack, not only was he killed, but my friend's family has all been sent to the army camps. Anyways, tell me about your family. That wasn't such a bad I suppose. Oh. Well, I still think it's pretty heroic. Well, I mean, you are. I have some more questions for you, if that's okay. Well, here we go.
Anything interesting in the evening paper, dear?
Oh, no, not particularly. Just news about the war.
I think I've heard plenty of that.
Amen.
Sorry for the late notice. Is it okay if I stay here tonight? I don't think I have time to make it back before curfew.
Of course, Diana. Please join us.
I hate the curfew. Martial law is awful.
Yeah, I don't know why the war requires the restriction in my evening beer, but it's fine.
Well, perhaps it's better for you, dear. You know that stuff isn't good for you.
If you say so.
And all these blackouts are so annoying, but I guess it's better than being bombed.
Halia, please. Let's not talk about that.
So, Mother, do you think perhaps we could get me a pair of trousers? Mother?
Sorry. What were you saying, dear?
Do you think perhaps we could get me a pair of trousers?
Trousers? Whatever for, dear?
For work. It's a lot more convenient.
Rob, what do you think? Rob, what's so funny?
Women wearing pants. I don't know what this world is coming to.
Women should have the same rights as men. Why shouldn't we be able to wear pants?
A woman shouldn't look like a man.
Well, I'm getting a pair anyway. I'm working like a man, so I might as well look like one.
Well, I don't know how I feel about you having a job in the first place, but you're a grown woman now. I can't tell you what to do, but I, for one, think it's unnatural.
Well, I'm proud of you, Diana. What is it that you'll be doing exactly?
Well, it really must be all kept a secret, but it's part of Executive Order 9063 signed by Roosevelt. He gave the Signal Corps the power to recruit volunteer civilians for jobs within the federal government.
Right. I don't really understand all of that, but it sounds very important.
I hope you ladies can handle it. I mean, this is the security of our nation, after all.
Yes, Father, we're getting training. I think we'll be able to handle it.
How was your time at the hospital, Halia?
Oh, it was fine. I mean, I never really wanted to go. I've just been feeling so down. But I think writing somebody else's story will take my mind off of my own problems. Well, anyways, I met this boy named Will.
Is he cute?
Diana!
Just wondering.
Anyways, I met this boy named Will, and we talked the whole time. With everything he's been through, though, I'm surprised at how cheerful he is.
There is a bright side to every situation, I suppose.
I am glad I went. I told him I'd be back soon.
I'm proud of you, Halia.
Oh, I'll get it. Oh, thank you.
Who was at the door, Diana? Diana, what's wrong?
Diana, what's wrong? What is it?
Diana.
Rob, what's wrong?
It's Sam. Sam is missing in action.
Diana, it's okay.
Dishonest. Oh no, I'm fine. I'm not here to talk about this. Remember?
Yeah? What's I'm so sorry.
I, I don't know what to do. Aiko is gone, Jack is far away, I have no friends, and now Sam is missing. I don't know where to go from here. Everyone is falling apart.
Sometimes residents in the community may just be there and support. Who knows? Maybe they'll find us. Some different folks.
And honestly, I didn't want to come and see you again today. I feel like I'm not doing a ton by being here. But thank you so much. How can I complain?
Just because I've been through some things doesn't mean the pain is any less valid.
I suppose so, but I just don't understand how you can stay so cheerful.
I'll admit, it wasn't always easy. Well, exactly look at changes. Even though it's absurd, all of us have different lyrics, and most of them made us do the dirty. I got called slurs and all that terrible things just because of the color of us.
Wow, that's just awful. You can't believe they did this.
But you know what? No matter how they treat me, it isn't going to have any impact on how I see myself. I love this country just as much as anyone else. I wanted to fight for America, and I did. You can't take that away from me.
That's really inspiring. I guess I hadn't really thought about racism
Before, like it didn't really matter all that much to me. I can't believe how blind I was. I'm sorry.
Honestly, out of everyone in here, I was kind of surprised that you wanted to write a story about me. Why'd you pick me?
Well, the nurse actually recommended you for the story. She basically said that you wouldn't shut up.
Oh, I see. Not so special after all.
No, I didn't say that. I mean, after I got to talk to you, I wanted to talk to you more, but not like talk, but more like interview. But because it's for the story, but you're more than just a story, but it's all these questions.
Just kidding.
Right. Sorry.
So, got any more questions for me?
Yeah, I do. Do you regret going into the army now that you've been wounded?
No. Honestly, even though I witnessed many tragic and horrifying things, it also taught me a lot about life. Things I saw will probably haunt me for the rest of my days, but it will also help me be a more sympathetic person.
Well, I wish you hadn't had to go through all of that to get here.
Me too, but sometimes we only learn to have compassion for others when we've been through similar things. I hope to use my experience to help other veterans someday.
That's really inspiring. I had never thought of it that way before.
You learn something new every day.
Well, speaking of learning, I have to get home in time for curfew and study.
Wow, homework is being chosen over me? I feel so abandoned.
Ha ha, very funny.
I'm kidding. Get out of here. Go get yourself some education.
Will do. What's after this? Oh, it's me. I'm sorry. You're good. I think that about covers it. I will send it in tomorrow.
Did I hear you saying something?
Oh, no, sorry, I was just talking to myself. I just finished writing the story that I'm going to send in for the competition.
Oh, that's wonderful. I hope you win. You've put so much time into it, and I'm sure it will touch a lot of people.
I hope so. Have you heard anything more about Sam?
Not yet, but I'm hoping he's just hiding out somewhere and that he'll come out soon. He's alive. I know it. But have you heard from Aiko yet?
Yeah, I had. The conditions at the camp are not great, and her family is being given the option to stay or to leave for Japan, and they're choosing to leave. I can't believe they would do this to so many people who are U.S. citizens.
I can't imagine what that family must be going through. That poor girl.
I wish I could say something to help her, but everything I write just seems to make her more bitter.
Sometimes The only thing we can do for someone who's hurting is to just be there for them. Sometimes there really isn't anything else we can do.
I suppose so.
Ladies, the Japanese have attacked Midway. Because of this, we need to advise you as to what you must do if the Japanese push through Hawaiian waters. You will be expected to remain at your posts, with firefighting equipment if necessary. You are officers in the Army, so you are protected under international law regarding prisoners of war. You know the risks, but our men need us. Let's do our jobs.
We've got to stay sharp. With Wake Island fallen, and now Midway under attack, if we lose it, they could come for us here.
They've warned us. If the Japanese push into our waters, we're on our own.
I never thought I'd be guiding injured men like on U.S. bombers to blackout airfields. I've never felt so alive and so scared at the same time.
I feel like I'm a part of these battles in the Pacific.
My husband is out there. Makes it feel more real. I'm plotting this plane going to Midway now.
I've got a transmission coming in. They need guidance back to the airfield.
Plotting their course. We have to do this. We can't let these men down.
All overnight passes are canceled. We need to be ready for anything. Remember, you are assisting in the creation of a unified air defense of the Hawaiian Islands.
We've been working for hours without a break, but we can't afford to falter.
I've got another transmission coming in from SPD and G section.
Plotting.
Jean, my husband, he's been hit. You need to direct them back now.
I'm not getting his track. Jean?
Stay up. Please.
I'm not getting anything. I'm so sorry.
I can't afford to stop. There are more wives who are depending on us to bring their husbands home.
Come on, ladies, you heard her. There is no time to be idle. You have my condolences. You may take a moment if you need.
No, ma'am. But thank you. There are more boys out there we need to bring home.
You're one of the best of us. Now let's go save those men.
Please, let me know if you need anything. I've been there. Still am there sometimes.
Thank you, Diana.
Coming in on a wing and a prayer. Coming in on a wing and a prayer. Though there's one motor gone, we can still carry on. Coming in on a wing and a prayer. What a show, what a fight. Yes, we really hit our target for tonight. How we sing as we limp through the air. Oh, look below, there's our field over there. With our full crew aboard and our trust in the Lord, we're coming in on a wing and a prayer. One of our planes was missing, 2 hours overdue. One of our planes was missing with all its gallant crew. The radio sets were humming, they waited for a word. Then a voice broke through the humming, and this is what they heard. Coming in on a wing and a prayer. Coming in on a wing and a prayer. Though there's one motor gone, we can still carry on. Coming in on a wing and a prayer. really hit our target for tonight. How we sing as we limp through the air. Look below, there's our field over there. With our full crew aboard and our trust in the Lord, we're coming in on a wing and a prayer. Though there's one motor gone, we can still carry on, coming in on a wing and a prayer. Just a wing and a prayer.
Did you hear about the Battle of Midway? Imagine if they got past and stormed Hawaii. It makes me shudder.
This is our great America. Of course they won. I always believed in our boys.
But still, a battle so close to home, it's a bit scary.
Clark, I won the competition. They're publishing my article.
Halia! Oh, I'm so proud of you. Oh, I knew you could do it.
It's making me think harder about my future, and I want to become a journalist. I want to tell people stories and keep people informed.
I love that. That's wonderful. Journalism is a difficult career for a woman, but if anyone could do it, I believe you could. I'm so proud of you. Look, you found a way to take all of the terrible things that have happened and turn them into ways to bless others.
I can't believe I did it. Now Will's story will reach so many other people just like him and their families. Thank you for encouraging me.
Of course. You're so very welcome, dear. Now, don't be late getting home.
Yes.
What were you talking to Miss Clark about?
Oh, I entered a writing competition and I won.
Oh, congratulations.
Come on, Judy.
1 second. What did you write about?
I wrote the story of one of the wounded soldiers so that it could be an inspiration to others like him and their families.
Oh, that sounds great. I'd love to read it once it's published.
Okay, great. Let's go, Judy.
Can you stop bossing me around?
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to hang out with someone like her now?
I'm just talking to my friend. Don't get it all bent.
All right, fine. Don't dish out on me. I was just dragging you along out of pity. This is what I get for taking on a charity case.
What is your problem?
You always pick her side. You're supposed to be my friend, but you left me to be friends with them. This is just like first grade all over again. You're a horrible friend. I don't want to talk to you ever again.
That's what this is all about? The only reason why I stopped hanging out with you was because you were so mean to me. And Holly and I weren't. So it's your own fault if you don't have friends. If you don't want to hang out with me, then that's fine by me. Holly, I am so sorry. The war just got me all mixed in the head. I don't know why I've ever hung out with Ruby.
The war's been hard on all of us.
Yeah. Well, do you think we could try being friends again?
I would like that, but you've hurt me a lot. And I forgive you, of course, but it can't just go back to how way things were right away.
Right. I understand.
And you hurt Aiko a lot, too.
I know. And now I can't even say sorry. Maybe I can when she gets back.
She's not coming back. Her and her family have gone to Japan because of the war.
Oh.
But perhaps you could write her a letter. I think she would like that.
I will. Thank you. I am so sorry.
Oh, hey, Will.
Halia, I'm so glad to see you. And who is this?
Will meet Judy, Judy meet Will.
Oh, wow, nice to meet you.
Holly invited me to come meet you. Your story's amazing, by the way.
Thank you, but I'm really just some regular old chap.
Maybe you were before, but now everyone knows your name.
I can't believe how many people are interested in a simple guy like me. I've gotten so many letters of encouragement since the article's been published.
I can't believe it either. So many people have written to me to tell me how my writing of your story has given them hope and courage to face this war.
I figure if I can help someone with the pain that they're going through, then it's worth it to me.
I'm not sure if I'm at a place where I can say it's been worth it for me yet, but I'm glad that I can use it for good.
That's fair. They say there's always a silver lining, but sometimes there isn't, and sometimes you just gotta make your own.
I hope my writing can be the silver lining I create. I just have to think about what that looks like. I want to become a journalist, but that's not really a typical job for a woman.
And I wasn't someone the Army wanted to employ, but I pushed for it and showed them that I was capable. Some may say women don't have what it takes to do those kinds of jobs, but they said that about me, and here I am.
That's so inspiring. You're kind of amazing, but only kind of.
Of course. Gotta keep me humble.
I also wanted to come over and ask you if you wanted to have dinner tomorrow night at my home.
Oh, let me check my schedule. Hospital, more hospital. Looks like I'm free.
Great. I'll come over to the hospital and we can go over together.
Sounds like a date.
A date?
You know, like the ones on the calendar.
Right. Well, we'll be going then. Shut up.
Right, everything's ready. I think Holly and Will should be here any minute.
I'm excited to meet this Will fellow. Holly seems to be spending more time than necessary with us, so it's about time he came over like a proper gentleman.
Well, he's a wounded soldier who's been in the hospital. I think he has a fair excuse.
Still, I hope he's a respectable man.
Oh, so I didn't say this. I'm sure he's fine. I'm home. This is Will.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Robinson. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Holly, you didn't tell us that Will.
Oh, such a handsome young man.
Yeah.
Right, Rob?
Yeah. So,
Yes. Well, why don't we all sit down then? Thanks. So tell us, how's your recovery been so far?
Oh, it's been going pretty well. My arm will always have a scar, but the doctors are helping me being back to mobility.
Here, isn't it? Rob.
yeah, that's wonderful. Whatever. Where were you serving? Will?
I served in the 24th Infantry of the Pacific Ocean Theater.
See. You served over there.
Sir, I served my time as any man there.
Will has served our country just like any other man would.
Of course. Yeah. Well, what do you plan to do now, Will?
Well, thanks to Halia, I've been offered a job at the Rehabilitation Center for Wounded Soldiers in California.
Oh, you didn't tell me about that.
I only got told this morning, but it's all thanks to you, Halia.
But I'm just so happy for you.
That sounds like a wonderful opportunity. I'm astonished that a daughter of mine has been published. Perhaps you can do more writing like this after you get married.
Halia has told me she wanted to become a journalist. I think she could do it.
Perhaps so. Times are changing and women have been changing some of their roles. I can't imagine doing so. I'm so proud of my girls. But as you say, Holly is a grown woman. But all I ask is that these journalist dreams don't interfere with her duties as a wife and mother.
Well, if I may speak my mind again, I didn't have a problem with how things were. I mean, I don't know if all these changes are the best, but I mean, life's been good for me. It's been good for me.
Maybe it's been good for you, but that hasn't been everyone's experience.
Dad, can't you see that things need to change? You need to treat Will with respect. The color of his skin doesn't change anything. He's fought for your freedom just like any other man is fighting, just like Jack is fighting right now.
Holly, you're right. Times are changing, and I just need to accept that. Will, I meant no disrespect to you. I think you're a very respectable man, and I wish I was over there with you boys.
Thank you, sir. That means a lot to me.
Yes, well, I'm glad we got that out of the way. We're so happy you're here. Halia talks about you all the time.
Oh, she does, doesn't she?
Okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration.
It's okay. I don't mind the attention.
Oh, I'm sure you don't.
Oh, these shifts are so long. Oh, hi, who's this?
This is Will.
So this is the Will we've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you, and thank you for your service.
Thank you, and thank you for yours. I've heard you've also been helping in the war efforts.
Indeed I am. It's tiring, but I'm glad to serve my country.
And I'm sorry about Sam. I hope they find him soon.
Thank you. I won't give up hope.
Oh, where are my manners? Diana, please, join us.
It's so nice to have us all here together.
It is. What a blessing it is to have us all here. Will, I want to thank you for being so kind and generous to our Halia. She's had a very hard year, but it seems you made it easier.
You're a very respectable man. I will say that.
Believe me, he is.
I don't even know how your folks would feel, and I don't even know how you would feel. And
I like you too.
wow. I don't even know what to say. I'm not going to see you again.
You'll see me again in a couple of weeks.
What?
You'll see me again in a couple of weeks.
I don't understand.
You're not the only one who got a new job because of my article. I've been given a job as a journalist in California, and I'll be moving up there in a couple of weeks.
Really? That's amazing. I can't wait to see you.
We'll be together soon.
Not soon enough, but hey, what will your parents say?
Oh, they'll come around. I want to be with you. I don't care what anyone else has to say about that.
Me too. Come on, let's go before I miss my boat.
This story is a work of fiction, but the values within it stand true. Though many of the characters are made up, there are many events and situations based on true events.
Fluff Ward was a real woman who worked at Ward and piloted her own husband's plane during the Battle of Midway, continuing to work there even after he did not return.
Jean Fraser was another real woman who assisted in the defense of Hawaii during World War II.
Nell White Larson was another woman who helped in the Hawaiian air raid defense.
Catherine Coonley was a real woman who supervised the Ward ladies. All of these women helped America defend Hawaii and win the war. Their stories may not be in our history books, but we cannot forget them.
Gertrude Ornelas was a real person. She was a civilian killed during the bombing of Pearl Harbor while at home, and one of 4 people killed in her family. She was 16 years old at the time.
Sam represents one of the more than 82,000 Americans that remain missing from World War II, the Korean War, the Gulf War, and numerous other conflicts.
Jiro represents one of the approximate 1,177 U.S. sailors that died on the Arizona during the attack on Pearl Harbor. Jiro also represents the approximate 800 Japanese American soldiers that have laid down their lives in service of the United States of America during the Second World War.
Aiko represents one of approximately 120,000 Japanese Americans who were unjustly put in internment camps during World War II under the Enemy Aliens Act.
Jack represents one of the approximately 16 million Americans who served in World War II, survived, and was able to return home to their families.
Will represents one of the many unfairly treated black men serving in World War II, as well as one of the few interracial couples in the 1940s.
But despite the many challenges and difficulties posed to people during one of the greatest wars of all time, people pushed through and found a way to work together. They stood united, not just as survivors, but as a testament to resilience. Together they rose, breaking tides that once divided them, forging a future anchored in hope and solidarity.
Helping us out with this. It was just an amazing performance. I'm so glad you guys
big round of applause for our director and writer, Naya! We love you, girl. Thank you so much for putting all of this together, for writing the play, for writing rehearsals, send us reminders to rehearsals when all of us forgot. We would also like to thank Maddie, our set and props girl. Maddie, get on up here. Woo! Thank you so much for coming. We hope you enjoyed the show and have a great night.
I have one more thing. So the cast knew that we were giving Anea flowers. But we were also like, you know who also deserves flowers is these two ladies. We did not know she was also getting Maddie flowers. So Maddie's getting lots of flowers tonight. But we also have some flowers for you guys. Because none of y'all probably know this, but if you look in the playbill, Ava is the co-director. So she put in a lot of work too. So let's do one more round of applause.